delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to striding the fairways with this week's featured groups. There's a sense of heightened competition this week because the player in question has mentioned that he is starting up a rivalry with his playing partner.
That's no doubt about it, Henny. It appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. You certainly won't beat him in the popularity stakes, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure, Luke. Pretty Ricky, he's got the crowd behind him. Even if he's not feeling up for it, he's going to be buoyed along by all those fans in orange. And hey, he hits it a mile, by the way. I mean, he's no fool. He's not just a pretty boy with a big crowd following him. He's got game to back it up.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Four feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's on a good line. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
On a nice line.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That could have easily gone down. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. Good stroke. That will drop and he will extend the lead.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Currently at -3 for the event. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one, still counts. Time now for the fourth shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, what a stroke. And in it goes for the par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. This one's tracking. Oh, so close. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Nicely done. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Tracking. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. I like the look of this. And down she goes. Currently in first position. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. This shot here from about 240 yards. Currently leading by 3. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
A chance to move to 5 under par.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
That's a good-looking shot there. Time for the second shot at the 10th. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 13 feet to the cup. Ooh. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Oh, that was pure. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 5 shots after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. And he's down there.
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. quality shot, that one. Sitting at 6 under, currently in top spot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Looking better.
Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 7 under. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Oh, well played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. Currently at 7 under for the day. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. How close was that to going down? So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. That's nicely done. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green. Surely it's going to.
For eagle. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with their 4th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This really looks good.
That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup.
That will drive you bats.
He sits in first position. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Wow, what a shot. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week.